Ladies and gentlemen, we have us a cut down. What's up, YouTube? I am at the home of the one and only Gage, aka Spermageddon. You see it on the hat, you see it on the shirt, new merch. Check it out in the bio. So today is gonna be a little different video. We're gonna get in the lab today, and Gage is going to show you how he makes a duck call. Today we're gonna start with a cut down. So I don't have a cut down, I've never blown a cut down. So we're gonna see what the process is of making one, and he's gonna show us some tips and see how to call on the cut down. So y'all stay tuned and we'll show the process here in a second. All right, y'all, so this is what we're starting off with. We got a orange acrylic right here. We got a green, and I guess you can consider this a white? Just consider it a white?
White pearl.
Yeah, so like a white pearl. So Gage is gonna show us what we do with these bad boys, and about to get to work here in a second.
Right now we're about to cut a 5/8 hole into basically straight through the center of this thing. Really, that's all there is to it. Just make sure we're greasing it, keeping it flowing, so that way it's a smooth cut throughout the middle of the acrylic piece. Right now I'm just marking a little bit of the center, just so I know exactly where center is, because if you go a little bit off, your whole entire thing is going to be off. So you really don't want that. So right now I'm just going to make sure that it lines up smooth right in the center of this piece. I'm going to give it a little bit of a shot of petroleum. Nah, it's a little WD-40. Just let it take some off, a little bit at a time. Back it out so it doesn't get too hot. Give it a little bit of shot, a little bit more. Let it get in there a little bit. Gets a little messy. See through that? It's smooth. If you don't make it smooth, it ain't gonna blow smooth.
This right now, you just smoothing the edges on is what you're doing?
Yeah.
Curving it some.
Yeah.
This is what we got so far after what he just did. So that's the band that's about to go on that call, man. That thing is a beauty.
See how it's taking shape?
So this right here is the shape that we're going for. And it looks like he's getting pretty close.
Flip this around. Actually gonna clean this up just a little bit because I'm not taking too much more off. So we got the shape, kind of got that down. Right now we're gonna end up sanding, go through all of the grits all the way down to a really fine grit, get it shaped up to how we want it to look, and then we'll throw a polish on it and the body will be done. Yeah, that's right where we want it to be. Pretty similar to this call right here. That's the way it's gonna look when it's finished.
We're almost there, we're almost there. Sanding her down. Oh, yeah. Almost completely done with it. That's where we at right now, boys. Looking good.
Yeah, feels good.
So what Gage is saying right now is he just flipped it around, so now he's working on the mouthpiece and trying to smooth and sand that out a little bit, and just trying to be extra meticulous with it.
Pretty much.
Ooh, we cooking with grease, ladies and gentlemen. We cooking with grease. He almost done. Now he just got to work on the insert. But man, this thing is beautiful. All right, so we got finished with the body. So Gage is about to go ahead and get working on the insert right now. So what we thinking? What's the process right now, Gage?
Right now we just got to cut down to size, and then we're gonna end up shave the piece off, and then we'll end up. Well, first we're actually gonna cut a 1/4 inch hole. 1/4 inch hole down the middle, make it more of a nice little keyhole, and go from there.
As y'all can see, I'm the hardest worker in here, so yeah.
We got it done though. We got one. We got the main body done. Looks pretty.
That thing, y'all. That thing is beautiful. Everybody get this bad boy going. I guess I'm gonna just sit back, spectate, and see where I can help out. But other than that, I ain't gonna bore y'all with the process. Y'all know what it looks like. Making some minor changes, and then we're gonna see, I guess, if everything is done in one go, and see if we can call it a night from there. All right, y'all, we're back. Today is the very next day. Gage got up this morning and started working on this bad boy, and I went out and tried to get a deer. Didn't see anything, so we're back at it. And how much longer you think we got?
We got probably another hour in this. We gotta start cutting out some of the shape for the reed, and then we'll tune up the reed and all that kind of stuff. But I just gotta finish up sanding the grit, and then shine and polish, and then cut it out and finish it up.
Sounds good. So as I already showed y'all in the last few clips, this is the same process as the body of the cut down. So we're actually working on the same thing, or he's working on the same thing. I'm sitting back watching and grabbing the clips, but y'all keep watching. We'll see what the rest of the process looks like. All right, this is what we got so far. So now what Gage is about to do is just cut it to the right size for the insert, and then eventually we'll get to tuning and making the actual reed for it. All right, that's where we at with it. Coming along. Now the real work begins, huh?
Yes, sir.
Masterpiece from the magician or artist himself.
So you get your sound quality right here. If you don't tune it right, if you don't actually shave it down and smooth it down correctly, it ain't gonna sound right.
Ooh. We cooking with grease now, ladies and gentlemen. We cooking with grease.
It's your go-to say. So a little bit about this call. So these reeds are actually pre-cut and built for a normal cut down call, but it's more of a sort of a short shot 2-stroke type of call. It's more of a thinner, shorter reed base, and see how that is already. It's actually normally out here just a little bit further, but I make mine a little bit more of a short shot, like a little bit of a 2-stroke. So I'll have to cut it down and reshape it for this specific call. I'll just slide right in there just like that. Make sure it's nice and tight. See how I just slid in there? We got a little bit of overhang on either side. What you want to do is take a nice sharp knife like an MKC knife and just give it a nice little cut. So that way it's smooth on your call. You want it to be nice and smooth. Good, nice tight fit right there. And then, look at that. That's your call. So now, what I gotta do next is to make sure that I'm cutting it down so it sounds right. So before I cut, I'm just gonna blow on it. So what I'll do right now is blow on it. See how nothing comes out? It's because it's too long of a reed. Because this is a short stock, which means the length of your insert. Normally it's a little bit longer, and that's normally the pre-cut insert, single reed there. So what you want to do is slowly, since I know it's a little bit more overhang, I'm going to take a little bit more bite off this first time. So basically what happens is when you take some off, you're actually losing more of like your tone. So it's like it's a little bit deeper or it's a little bit lighter, just depending on what you want. So you just want to take your time, go back and forth, cut it down, cut it down, cut it down until you got the right sound.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have us a cut down.